wasn't recording, I would have put this on YouTube as like, random dude describes entire of Remnant. But honestly, that is
Remnant is actually, there's a lot of layers to it.
This is kind of like, this is the story I love. And I like how the beginning of it, this is like, it's got the Dark Souls format where you gotta find shit, but if you played Cronus, you already know the beginning of how the root infestation came to Earth.
Began. How it all happened.
It's fascinating. Sci-fi's always fascinating, yeah. This is why no one likes reality. I mean, yeah, the history of us is pretty fucking rich, but nothing beats science fiction.
Yeah, it's mostly us killing each other, if you want me to be honest. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's mostly just humans beating the shit out of each other, to be honest.
Mind you, not only that, we're killing each other over really dumb, petty shit.
I mean...
And their culture, when we weren't...
Their culture was worshipping a rock.
That's actually not even true, because apparently they were having wars back in the day, too.
Yeah, tribes were just fighting each other over meat. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they were smarter. So...
You don't learn this shit in school. They gloss over the interesting shit and only teach you the basics.
Not everyone. You remember, the winners get to decide what goes in the history book.
The winner... Victors write their own battles and their own history.
Yep. Can you imagine? A Russian history book is going to sound completely different from their perspective about what happened in World War II than ours.
Yeah. History is fascinating. It's a shame that most of the generation this day isn't going to give a shit about it because they're too busy looking at their goddamn smartphones.
Well, it started before that when Rome was like, hey, how do we finance a massive kingdom? Oh, let's just go to war. Show didn't. Yeah, they were actually executing Christians before that. Yep. And once they figure out they can make money off of it, it's a whole new thing. They had power. Oh my god, the Dark Ages. Whew. What a fucking time. Oh, we don't remember what that's all about, so you're a witch.
This is why Christianity and Catholics kind of suck. They just... Isn't it... Oh, and here's a funny thing. Like, Christianity, there's a passage in the Bible saying, don't put your faith blindly on...
That's what I'm saying. I always say that. So it's like, why do you guys act like this is the end-all be-all? Before Christianity, every nation, every people worship multiple gods.
Yeah, you had to...
Everybody believed in polytheism. Horus, Osiris.
Hold on.
Egyptian gods, which were actually kind of sort of like Greek gods. Some of them were crossovers.
Can I just say something funny? Yeah, that's...
Yes, they were. They were older gods.
Didn't know about that. That's actually interesting.
Mm-hmm. You have to like really dig into like the history of it because it's kind of an extrapolation of the things that they know about mythology and history. So it's not like they just found like one piece like the Rosetta Stone, but the more you know about like the two cultures, you can see that they kind of did take some of that influence from Egypt and start building it off of that. Not, well, sort of, but they're like opposites. Aztec gods were more like, they had these living gods and they had like death gods, chthonic gods. So like, what's his name? Xibalba and all those gods. There's like another 14 chthonic gods. They weren't nice. Like, Egyptian death gods are generally, they're fair. Not Aztec ones. They want blood and they want sacrifices.
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah, some of them you perform rites for, other ones require sacrifice. Oh, Hades wasn't even bad. That's a European thing that they came up with, that, oh, he must be like the devil, so he must be bad. All he did was his job.
Yeah, he's just doing his job.
He only did one bad thing. For Persephone, he could have deal with Zeus, but he didn't ask Demeter at all, and that's Persephone's mom. So that's pretty much the only bad thing he ever did.
Zeus was a...
Kronos? Nah, that was all Zeus. He was.
And
literally all the problems are caused by the fact that he can't just fuck his own wife.
Well, isn't like almost every single fucking god in Greek mythology just fucking from Zeus at this point?
Hera, her only child is Hephaestus, by the way. Just to let you know that.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's a gimp. I'm not even kidding. He actually is, deformed. And a mama's boy. Well, she's fucking mad! Wouldn't you be mad too if your husband was always fucking everybody but you? Shit, I'd be hot as hell. Yeah, no, she didn't. That's her first and only. No, it had nothing to do with Zeus. She created him by herself.
Considering feminists these days, there are probably going to be some text saying, Hera was actually stronger than Zeus. It's just like...
No, Zeus never fought. He literally just set up, made it... Remember, Kronos, it was a setup. Their mother was actually the one who did most of the work.
Hell yeah.
But she doesn't do anything, so we don't have like a apples to oranges comparison. The only people that we know of who are strong... Well, actually, technically Hercules is strong, but he's a demigod. But this is the thing, remember, Ares is the god of war, but Athena is the goddess of victory in war, and she pushed a boulder on that fool because he's stupid. So, yes, she's brilliant. She's smart. She came out of his head. Zeus's head got split with an axe, and she was like, "Oh, hi." Yes, that's his favorite child. Yes. Oh, so apparently there was a competition between her and Poseidon was like, how about a water spout, you guys? And she was like, you want some olives so you can make some cash and get some food? And they're like, yeah, we'll name it Athens. And so he sent a tidal wave.
Poseidon is a sore
because he was
fucking
that
loser.
petty. He offered them a worse gift, and then he tried to kill them when they decided to go with a better gift. And do you guys know about Artemis?
What did he do?
She is not nice. The goddess of the hunt, she likes to play with people. She's basically, Kirstine in Skyrim? He's a male version of her. All that hunt shit and playing around with people and changing them into animals and all that bullshit. She would come down to kill people if they did not tribute her. That bitch is crazy.
Definitely a god I would probably fear with my life.
Yes. Send your tribute.
It's always the sexy ones that are crazy as shit.
But crazy in equal measure. Oh god, she's crazy.
Crazy powerful, crazy looking, and crazy as shit.
No, he's not. Apollo's the best looking one.
Apollo is great, dude.
Yeah. He whines. Well, him and Hephaestus are like mirror opposites of each other, but they're both whiny little brats. Because anytime something goes wrong in Hephaestus' life, he goes to his mom. Anytime something doesn't go right in Apollo's life, he goes to Zeus. Hey, what's up, dude?
Nothing much, sir.
We've just spent the last 20 minutes talking about the Greek gods.
Oh?
Spitfire needs a buff.
So I guess you guys talked me up.
I can barely hear you.
I'm a Greek god.
Don't seem that powerful.
Of course not. Good game, eh?
Need to heal. Thanks for the hunter's mark. That's really good because now I can kind of see him out of the corners of my eyes. That's good. That's good. That's great.
I am a support man. Also, help me. There's a dude on my left trying to snipe the mother.
Fucking what the? I just died for no reason.
Alright, we good.
Doc, I can barely hear you.
I'm not talking.
Oh. Well, when you were talking, I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Oh, that's probably because your game's loud.
There you go.
Damn it, there's a piece of scrap here I can't fucking get.
All will be answered in due time.